Ginger? You ready to talk? Okay, let's talk. Tonight we're in the light. Last night we did a Halloween special. By the time I answered everybody's comments and questions, it took up the whole show. So there was no time to tell any kind of stories or discuss anything in particular. So tonight I would like to bring recognition to uh, Duke Sullivan from World Bigfoot Central. Y'all, Duke Sullivan is so cool. He's just a really, really cool guy. He knows his stuff. So you need to watch his show this Sunday night at 8 o'clock. Now, tonight I watched Cedar Creek Bottom Homestead Life with Becca and Mark Green, and I really enjoyed it. They've got a mix-up of all kind of things going on. She's going to be discussing everything from crafts to canning to fencing to she's going to be discussing a little of everything. And the way I hear, Mark is going to be discussing some Bigfoot stuff. Anyways, let's see. Gavin Rodriguez, are you playing Fortnite OG tomorrow? I don't know what that means. Tomorrow, I'm going to a grill out, a fire pit grill, to get to know some really, really nice people. So, Louisiana, you're the, oh my goodness, I'm not even repeating that, Louisiana. Hey, you can do better than that, Louisiana. Come on, give me something better than that. You can do better than that, Louisiana. All right, Angie Mendoza, New Zealand. Hello, Angie Mendoza. Thank you so much for joining me. I am so glad that I have somebody from New Zealand. How exciting that is. Thank you so much. Thank y'all for joining me. I wanted to discuss some things. I wanted to talk about them last night, but everybody was wanting to celebrate Halloween and sit in the dark and tell scary stories and all that stuff. Okay, let's see. Zacadelic. What's this live for? This live is just me wanting to talk to some people and learn how cool they are. And so far, Louisiana has let me down. I was looking for some intelligence. Come on, Louisiana. All right, come on now, Louisiana. Don't be saying that. Thank you, Gavin. Well, you know you get kisses when you say nice stuff. Okay, Pat Garrett. Hey, Pat. Pat, y'all may not know this, but Pat has been one of my guardian angels for a while now, and he showed his stuff today and really showed me what his heart was made out of. So, Mr. and Mrs. Pat Garrett, y'all are so awesome. Okay, let's see, Louisiana, I'm sorry. I'll accept your apology, Louisiana. You know that makes me smile when y'all are nice. Okay, Zacadelic, how do you feel about the afterlife? I'm good. If I was to go tomorrow, I would be good. Zacadelic, I know where I'm going. I honestly know where I'm going. The sad part would be leaving my family in the, pure life where they can see me. But I'll let them know if there's a way that you can let your family and friends know that you're still around even though they can't see you. I'll be the one to do that. I'll be blowing out candles and playing with her hair and all kinds of stuff. Zacadelic, how do you feel about the afterlife? Andres Medina, lady, your love's the only love I need. Do y'all remember that song? Okay, Enlightened One, Florida over here. Hey, Florida, whoop whoop. Can tell you're a Southern gal. I wouldn't have it any other way, Florida. Let's see. I'm not for sure what that says, Andres. Okay, hello, Andres Medina. I love it when people are kind. Okay, Angie Mendoza, New Zealand. Nice. Let's see. Let's see. You reading all people's comments? Yes, I do. I read your comments and I feed from it. I absolutely love to conversate with y'all. And I don't know if you've looked at any of my old shows before this one, but y'all are my therapy. How many times have I got to tell y'all that you bring me joy and hope, and I just feel loved? And I just want y'all to know that you bring me such joy. Oh my goodness, there is Drew. Mwah. Hello, Drew. How's it going? Okay, Andres Medina. Hello. Hi, Andres. Andres. Okay, Drew, I'm back. I knew you was back. I remember you. Okay, Gavin Rodriguez. What do you think about grass? This grass or the grass that grows outside? All right. Hi. Okay, well, maybe that's what he meant between asking about grass and punching a lot of eyes in on the high. Well, about if you're talking about the medical stuff that they're making so people will be able to handle cancer and all that kind of pain a little easier, whatever works for people. Whatever works for people. Let's see. I'm high. Let's see, what does that say? I want to make sure I read that right. I'm high, RN Gavin. Wow. Okay, well, all right then. Zacadelic. Okay. Praycash Sony. Good morning. Good morning. How are you? All right. Because I know it's morning somewhere. All right. Nakreel. Um, Sometimes when people write stupid stuff, I can't help but just like laugh and move along. If you write something ridiculous, I'm not responding. I've done told you that. You're welcome to join in and spread joy and have fun with me, but don't be stupid. You know I love you. Don't be ridiculous. You know I need you. Don't be absurd. You know I want you. All right, let's see. Prakash Sony, happy Diwali. I don't know what that means either, but I like the word happy. Louisiana, whoa. What does whoa mean, Louisiana? Andres Medina, hi. Jerica Nunez, hello. Jerica Nunez, Selena. Hello, Selena. Thank you, Jerica. And look, you people, if you have not subscribed, I am 11 subscribes away from 300. Come on now. Don't make me cheer. Come on now. You can do it now. You come on, y'all. You're this close to making me blow kisses at you when you subscribe. You can do this. Who else went to the Dodgers parade? I did. Let's see, it was fire. Oh my gosh. Are we talking about the Dodgers, like baseball Dodgers? Because I love the Dodgers. Let's see. Aho. I'm not going to say it the way you probably meant it. Aho. Oh my goodness. Okay. Well, we're not even going to read your comment. All right, let's see. Gavin Rodriguez. I was talking about outside grass. I didn't even know grass referred that. Well, I hadn't had to mow in a few weeks, so that's good. The fall weather is coming today. I bought my turkey. I bought my ham. Turkey for Thanksgiving, ham for Christmas, and that way I wouldn't have to worry come time not to have the money to buy it for the holidays. Just went ahead and got it and stuck it in my freezer. Let's see. Okay, we're moving on to Angie Mendoza, New Zealand. I like your short video with a dog. Is she not beautiful? I rescued her and they was putting her in a kill shelter. Angie, it broke my heart. I was like, oh my God. She's my little angel. Look at her. She's only a little over a year old. Look at her tail. Look how big she is, and she's only a year old. What's my sister girl doing? What's her doing? Oh, her so sweet. Oh, she's so sweet. Everybody wants to see you, Caesar. Say I love you. She loves everybody. She's like her mama. We just love everybody. Anyways, thank you so much. I love her too. I love the video she's in. Sludge. Hola. Que esté pensando en este buena noche. I don't know what it means, but I read it best I could. Okay, Andres Medina, I subscribe. Oh, Andres Medina, you're my first subscribe tonight. Mwah, mwah, mwah. Thank you so much. Louisiana, sweet home Alabama, where the skies are so blue. Sweet home Alabama, Lord, I'm coming home to you. Y'all know that song. I love that song. All right, PKA Ninja. Are you also waiting for the new Fortnite update? I don't know what Fortnite is. Y'all help me out with that because I don't know what that is. Oh, PKA Ninja. Are you a hammer girl? I don't know what that means either. Okay, Ian Drew Kelly Mong. Hi, Celena. Hey, Ian Drew. I remember you from last night. Shoot, I think I remember you from the day before, too. Either that or I'm having a bunch of Drews. Thank you so much, Ian Drew Kelly Mong. I don't know if I'm saying that right, but what a wonderful name. Oh, my goodness. Divya Shrista News Channel. I don't even know what that is. They're gamers or something. Let's see. What's your max bench weight? Gavin Rodriguez. Do you know that in my younger years, you can joke all you want to, but in my younger years, I actually won a contest for females lifting the most weight. And now I just decide to carry it around. Eeh. Oh, me. Angie Mendoza, New Zealand. So cute. Is she not beautiful, Angie? Oh, my gosh. But, anyways, the reason for this the reason for this live is because y'all make me laugh and you bring me joy. Do I need a better reason for that? Okay. I love your dog. I know, Ian Drew. I just love her too. I have two more Maltese on the bed. Of course, Ginger looks like every time I make it, she unmakes it. She likes to get that nose moving and take and mess up the sheets. Ian Drew Calamong, you subbed. Mwah, mwah, mwah. I just love y'all. Do you hear me? I love you. And I mean it when I say you're making my dreams come true, one subscribe at a time. Thank you so much. You have no idea. And in return, that means that you have a friend for life. So that means that you absolutely, at any time that you see me on here, you can say, Celena, I have something I need to talk to you about. So you've gained a friend for life. Okay, Prakash Sony, where are you from, my dear? I am from a little town called Glencoe, Alabama. And we just love it here. It's in the United States, and we just love it. Now, every once in a while, you run across a city that's not so kind, and they have some people that gets into some trouble. But I like to just, stay in my own little peaceful world. Okay, so we have a moderator, it looks like. If you're my moderator, thank you, because I didn't even know how to get one. So thank you. Okay, Andres Medina, you're welcome. Oh, with a smiley face too. Gavin Rodriguez, message retracted. Gavin, I really do hope that whatever your message was not ugly, because I'm not being ugly to you. So I really do hope that you're saying something kind or retracting it to say something kind. Maybe you changed your mind. Okay. It's a game for 8-year-olds, laugh out loud, Fortnite. So, That must be why I don't know what it is. I'm not 8 years old. And by the way, just to cover myself, if you're not 18 or older, you can't be on the channel. So make sure that you go watch something else. Okay, Prakash Sony. I'm assuming that means hi, but the little emojis I can't see. Now every once in a while I can see a heart. So he sent a heart afterwards. So thank you. Send me a subscribe and I'll blow you a kiss. To Shonda Miller, yes. Okay, I need a friend. I'm that invisible man. Dude, please don't be the invisible man. Nobody in my life is invisible that I can stand for them to be invisible. You've got to be. What do you need? Talk to me. And if you don't want to talk to me on here, that's okay. You can have my email and I will talk to you privately. But you're not invisible. You are very important. You just don't know how important you are. There's something special about you. Remember when I told y'all if you look close enough, you find something special about everybody? I need a friend. I'm that invisible man. You've got a friend. And if you stick around, this group, I'm pretty sure that they'll be your friends also. Okay, Ian Drew Calimong, how old are you, Celena? I am, 54. I'm 54. Oh my gosh, I can't believe I'm 54. I'm an old woman in your eyes, but I'm telling you, up here, I feel so young. Okay, Squatch Stomper. Hello there. Hello, Squatch Stomper. How's it going? I'm so glad this is a new name. Oh my gosh, Squash Stomper. So we know if it has the word squash in it, it's got my attention because y'all know what happened to me August 7th. So, Squash Stomper, talk to me. What's going on? Let's see. I put the wrench in my name. I'm my own moderator. You got me excited. I thought for sure I finally found out what a moderator was. But what do you think about being my moderator? Anyways, all right, Gavin Rodriguez. I'm not 18. Gavin, you're not supposed to be on here if you're not 18 or older. Please tell me that you're older. Okay, Ruth Z. What a sweet lady. Ruth Z, I hope you don't mind, but I'm blowing you sugar. Thank you, Ruth Z. I appreciate you so much. Thank you for the kind words. They're very rare. I'm finding that out. That people are very, they want to be ugly. This is when I wished I had one of them moderators. Okay. But Ruth Z, you sound sweet too, doll. And y'all subscribe, please. Every show gets better and better. And don't forget to go back and watch my older shows. And y'all check out, I'm not kidding, World Bigfoot Central, Sunday night, 8 o'clock. He's got a big, important guest on there you don't want to miss. All right, Andrew Calamon. Everybody are always young. Yeah, I know. I was once young. Victor the Deal Pink Panther. Lord, I got pink bows from him. I'm in pain, Celena. I've been sleeping all day, and I feel like I have been hitting the ribs with the school bus. Victor, have you been to the doctor? Do you know what caused the pain in your ribs? I want to take this seriously because the words I'm in pain, Celena, does not make me feel good at all. I want to find out why my new best bud is in pain. So talk to me. And if you want it to be privately, I'll give you my email. Joseph Wilson, you make me want to migrate south for the winter. Joseph Wilson, if that ain't the sweetest thing that I have heard, you are so sweet. Excuse me while I blow your sugar. Oh my gosh, I love it. Okay, Big Coops. Oh, it's her again. Oh, of course it's me again. It's my channel. Would you rather some grumpy old woman be on here going, no, that ain't gonna work? It's me. All right, we're not going to read Bubba's remark because until he comes back with something kind or positive. Squatch Stumper, I was going through the lives and stumbled on your channel. I'm a big fan of cryptids. Well, then me and you have a lot to talk about, Squatch Stumper, because I'm telling you right now, what I seen August the 7th has changed my thoughts, my views. I'm very scientific. I'm telling you right now, I do not understand. I know what I've seen, but I don't understand what I've seen. Like it's just done something to my brain. It's made me rethink everything that I ever believed, that I've ever seen, that I had to see something to believe it. I mean, it's just changed my thoughts totally. So, and there were so many. Like, for instance, when I watched the documentaries and the videos, I didn't see but one or two in these videos. I drove up to serve court documents to somebody, and I stinking saw a family out there, a whole family. I mean, it just blew my mind, some of the things I seen. So, anyways, but like I said, you go back and watch some of my older shows. By the way, 2 weeks ago this Sunday, go back and look on World Bigfoot Central, and Duke Sullivan done my interview. So go look up World Bigfoot Central. Tell them Celena sent you, and watch my sighting testimonial. Squatch Stomper, man, we have a lot to talk about. Ruth Z, you're welcome. Mwah, sweet little Ruth Z. All right. If you click on the person's name in the comments, you should have the option to make them moderator. But I just feel so guilty asking people the first time they come on here and watch me if they would moderate. Because ain't that like work? I don't want to bother y'all to ask you to be moderators and it be your first time visiting me. The Dying Hope. Sup, girl. Oh, that means what's up, girl? Okay. And why does it say the dying hope? Why don't it say the living hope? Y'all are killing my heart. You don't realize, I don't know why, that I just absolutely love the people I speak to on here. So what you're doing is tearing my heart out of the frame. Please tell me why that so many people that's tuning in right now are hurting. Tell me what I can do. Tell me what you need. Tell me what I can do for you as your friend. And Big Coops, we're not going to read that because I know he's real or I wouldn't have went through the mess I just went through. Okay, PJ Arkansas. Mark and Becca recommended your channel and I subscribed. PJ Arkansas, these kisses are for you. Oh my gosh, PJ Arkansas. I love it. Oh my gosh, thank you so much for subscribing. Hey, I'm telling you, ask Pat Garrett, he'll tell you. Every subscribe that you make, you have no idea what it's doing for me, health wise, mental wise, and you're just blessing me in a way you have no idea. Tell them, Pat. Okay, Ohio Hurricane. Hello, everyone from southeastern Ohio. Oh my God. See, that then therefore I sit here and I smile and I tell you I'm blessed. And then I go and I'm reminded that other people all over the world are hurting. They're hurting because of storms and floodings and house fires and car wrecks and loss of grieving because they've lost people. Y'all, my heart hurts for everybody. You just wouldn't believe how bad my heart hurts for each one of y'all. Don't make me cry, but you get what I'm saying. Good grief, who made me cry? Dead Jimmy. I don't even have no Kleenex in there. Dead Jimmy. Anyways, but no, I need some Kleenex. Last time I got crying in here, I used a pair of socks. Anyways, I'm so sorry. I'm sorry for everything you've been through. Victor, the Death Pink Panther, no. Okay, I'm a moderator, and most of the channels I'm in the ranch is just a joke. Sometimes I say I'm the modest, most modest, or I'm the modiest, or I don't know. I've never seen any word spelled like Modiest. So I've heard modest and the mostest, but I've never. So, golly Pete, though, Lord of mercy, I wouldn't know how to go about getting a moderator. Y'all, I'm so new to all this. And that's why you're so freaking special to me. And yes, I said freaking. And I know it sounds like a dirty word to some people, but it's better than saying the other word. Okay, I don't even know what caused it. I want you to talk to me. I want you to tell me what's wrong. Okay, big coops, yes. Okay, moderator. Okay, mwah, precious. Just watch my back. Lord, moderator to me, I've learned. I've never had one, but it means that when somebody's cruel and they say something upsetting, that you'll go and say, "Oops, you're off here," and you get them off the channel for me. That's what a moderator is, and you might get some cookies. Some of my homemade cookies for being a moderator. Okay, let's see. The dying hope. Don't ever mod anyone who asks for it. Don't ever mod anyone who asks for it. Just a little advice. Mod. Can someone help me understand? Because I want to understand what he's saying or she. Um, don't ever MOD anyone who asks for it. Just a little advice. I'm trying to think what MOD means. Maybe it's something. Y'all, there's some slang that I don't quite know yet. And so you might have to kindly spell it out for me. Not because I'm stupid, just because we couldn't afford computers. This is a phone, and I've never owned a computer, so I don't know all the slang. But talk to me, the dying hope. Andres Medina, have a good stream. Bye. Thank you, Andres, for visiting. Come back and see me on another night. If you want to talk, we will. I just want to be here for everybody else because you're so there for me. Squatch Stomper, do tell. Okay, Ruth Z, you are not old. You are so pleasant and sweet. It's making you stay young looking. Oh, my gosh. Oh, thank you. Well, Ruth, I love you. Let me just tell you, I love you, woman. I love you. She just made my night. Somebody, let's raise the roof for Ruth. I love you, Ruth. Okay, Jose Chavez. Hi, Jose. You are a friend of mine. I'd like you with a little soft love. Did I kiss all the girl boys? Did I shoot out the light? Did I? I'm sorry, I love music. Y'all know that. Okay. Hi, Jose Chavez. Please subscribe. Come back and see me. Subscribe and I'll give you a kiss through the screen. Okay. Don't moderate those that ask for it. Okay. Squatch Stomper. I had an encounter with a mimic 2 weeks ago about this time of night. I had an encounter. Crap. Okay, correct me if I'm wrong, Squatch Stomper, but I just want to make sure I understand what you just said. I watched a video. It was actually on Paranormal Caught on Camera. It was about a husband and wife that lived in a nice home, lived a normal life, and all of a sudden they'd go sit on the porch. And whatever she would say, it would say back to them. And the husband and wife is sitting there going, they're repeating after you. And it sounded just like her. Is that what you're trying to tell me? That you had that same encounter of like something mimicking you? Oh my God! See, this is right up my alley. Come on, Squash Stomper, tell me. Okay, I don't mind. I'm not toxic. I live like a hermit. You're not a hermit. Dude, hermits are people that stay to themselves and don't interact with the public or any friends. Well, look how many freaking friends you have right now. You are not a hermit. And besides, you have the most important friend. And I'm not joking. If you ever met me in real life, you'd know this is me all the time. Okay, Crack 3D. I recognize that name. Big back, big back. Y'all, excuse me. I had that acid reflux and I fell asleep, and when I breathed it in, it got in my lungs. So I'm like, excuse me. So, Crack 3D, big back, big back. I'm trying to figure out what that means. Okay. But I know he likes to say it 3 times. Official, Jesus Christ. Creepy cult leader. Hello, my child. I want to make sure I read that right. Official, Jesus Christ. Creepy cult leader. Hello, my child. How about I pray for you? There we go. I'm going to pray for you. All right. Big Coops, womp womp. Womp womp. Is that the womp womp you're doing? Because that ain't right. I mean, y'all know it ain't right. I want y'all to talk to me. Tell me what's up. And Squatch Stomper has got I am ready to talk about some paranormal, crypts, all kind of stuff. Because y'all know the things that I told last night in the dark with the candles. That was true what happened to me and one of my friends. She never came back to my house again after that. So you need to go back and watch last night's story for Halloween. I told a true story at the end of my show that happened to me and one of my dear friends. And she never came back to my house again. It scared her and me so bad. Okay, so go back and watch last night's Halloween episode. Okay. Clear mind over madness. Send me some money. Clear mind over madness. Send me some money. I know what I'll do. You send me some and I'll send you some. Okay. Anthem $. You are so nice. Anthem $. I don't know who you are, but these are the kind of people that I want to come in here and talk to every night. Please, Anthem $. Please subscribe. You don't have to watch me every night. You don't even have to watch me ever again. But I would love if you did, because somebody with yours and Ruth and Pat Garrett's heart and Squatch Stumper's heart, y'all are the people that I want to come in here and talk to every night. You've got beautiful hearts, and I'm attracted to beautiful hearts. So thank you, Anthem $. Oh my gosh. Big Coops. Please don't kiss me, Big Coops. You're the first man or female, I don't know which one you are, that has ever said, don't kiss me. It's kind of nice, because all my life it was kiss me, kiss me, kiss me. I don't want to kiss you. All right, I won't kiss you. All right. The dying hope. I appreciate that. I'm just here for your awesome energy. You will heal me just by being yourself. Please come back. Please don't go. Don't go. Don't go away. Do y'all remember that old song? You have to know by now that I'm an absolute lover of music, and I just, when a word pops in my mind, I sing a song with that word in it. But let me tell you something, the dying hope. I appreciate that. I'm just here for your awesome energy. You will heal me just by being yourself. Well, let me tell you something. You're healing me. That is so funny that you're saying that. And you're bringing me such peace and joy right now. So why are y'all making me cry? I don't understand this. Look at here, I am not joking. Y'all are literally making me cry. Oh my God, what did I do? I can't believe y'all make me cry. Anyways, let me go get a. I look like a crazy woman sitting here crying. But anyways, it ain't spread my mascara eyeliner, did it? Cause I mean I gotta look halfway decent. But listen, you heal me. That's the whole point of me doing this is getting in here listening and talking to y'all and you making my heart smile. Golly Pete, please subscribe and come back and see me. Golly Pete. All right. Is Bigfoot just a hairy African American? Do you know what's so funny? This is from the official Jesus Christ creepy cult leader that just asked me, is Bigfoot just a hairy African American? That's funny because I have seen videos. Now, the ones I seen was just all I seen was fur and grayish colored. Anyways, but and brown, by the way, brown and tan color. But I've seen some that were dark in color. So you just brought up a very good point. So please keep talking. Big Coops, yes. Pat Garrett, subscribe. It's free. It doesn't hurt a bit. You gotta love this person. You just gotta love this person because it just, you see what I mean? You come here, you're watching this crazy, chunky, blonde headed woman on TV or YouTube, and all of a sudden you're making her day. And the things you say make my heart happy. You make my heart smile. So come on, everybody. Come on, everybody. I love it. Oh, Ian Drew, Calabion. Calabion. I don't know how to pronounce the last one, but I got the E and then the Drew correct. He's back. And I'm blowing him a kiss. All right. Finding it hard, trying to recover from the pandemic. Found myself homeless for the first time. Trying to adapt after over a year outside. And let me tell you something. Let me tell you all something. Each one of us is going through something that the other one cannot even imagine going through. So put yourself in his place for a minute, or her. I don't know if it's a him or her, but try to put yourself in their place for a minute and imagine living homeless. And it makes me feel guilty for being scared to even live here. You know what I'm saying? It makes me feel guilty because here I'm sitting here with electricity and food and things that I need. And there's somebody out there that has suffered. And I'm so sorry for that. Do you hear me? I am so sorry you had to live through that. And if there's any way that I can help you, a doubt, you got an ear, you have a shoulder. You hear me? I sincerely mean that. I hope you know that. My God, this episode's killing my heart. I want to bottle right. I literally want to bottle. And I'm not playing. Let's see, clear mind over madness. Clear mind over madness. Just $59, okay? Well, do you not do y'all not realize if I had $59 I would send it to each one of you? Does that even make sense to y'all? But I swear to God I'd send each one of you $59 if I had it right now. just cause just because I really do care for people I get to know. All right. I can't see what that says. Hold on just a minute. Let me see. All right. I could have been in and out. I could have been in and out. I just needed help filling out housing applications. Something so simple I couldn't understand. Had my ID and income. Oh, Lord of mercy. There is so many serious things that that people are going through. We don't even know what they're going through. We can't help them. And so my heart hurts for the people that I can't help, but I swear I want to. Let me see, I gotta get closer to read. Let's see. Okay. Love you, good peeps. I love y'all. And I know people say, she don't love us. You don't even know us. You don't understand. You don't understand. You can love somebody because I'm a Christian and I love everybody, even the ones that come in with ugly comments. I don't want to be ugly back. I want to say I'm praying for you. But you know what I mean. So I'm so sorry. Anyways, so unprofessional. Okay. Um, my bad, my bad. Let's see. Ruth Z. Rooting for Stoner's Code. Something good is just around the corner. There's you another friend. There's you another shoulder. There's you another ear to listen. Don't you see? Sweet Ruth. I told you she was sweet. I could tell because instead of coming out with something negative, she immediately come out with something positive, and she immediately won my heart. So I knew right then that Ruth Z was my kind of girl. All right, clear mind over madness. Do you need my cash out? Squat Stomper. MOD is short for moderator. Thank you, Squat Stomper. I told you there's a lot that I need to know that I don't know yet. And look how professional I'm acting right now. But I can't help it. Some of these stories break my heart. During the pandemic, I actually lost family members to that stinking mess. And so bringing it up, then I have an aunt, my uncle's wife, my mama's brother's wife, that died in a tornado right here in Wellington, Alabama. And so they told her to come in the shelter, and she was sitting there drinking her coffee, and she said, God's got me. And then they found her. She had flew out of her home into the yard, and they just found her laying face down. Anyways, so see, storms and pandemics and all gets to me. But I can be professional when I want to be. But tonight, how about we just listen to each other? How about we just be there for each other? Maybe there's something we can say or hear and listen and see if we can help the other person. All right. Thank you, Squat Stomper, for being so awesome and letting me know that MOD stands for moderator. I can tell I already like Squash Stomper. Okay. Big scoops. Sigma. Okay, Squash Stomper. What does Sigma mean? 2 nights in a row. Tonight makes 3 nights that I've seen the word Sigma. So, Squatch moderator. What does Sigma mean? SIGMA. I told you. I don't know what they mean. Let's see. What does that say? Prakash Soni is a heart being held by some hands. So I hope that's a sweet sign. Yeah, a moderator's job is time out. those being inappropriate, and banning left to the host of channel generally. Thank you. Thank you for telling me what. So, what does Sigma mean? SIGMA. Clear mind over madness. Or you can mail it. Well, we've heard clear mind over madness. Insist on me sending $59, mailing it, cash apping it. But not one time has clear mind over madness said anything to ease any of my friends that I've met. Clear mind over madness has not commented at all to ease any of my new friends' hearts and minds of anything they're going through. So I'm watching you, clear mind over madness, and I'm watching you close. All right, Prakash Sony. Yes, my love. And I don't mind being called love. I'm not married. I don't date anybody, and I've got 3 puppies. So anytime y'all want to call me love, that's all right. So, all right. Referring to the comment of the gentleman saying, don't ever MOD someone that asks for it, he is saying, don't turn somebody into a moderator that is asking for it. Oh, okay. See, I don't even know. I've never even asked anybody because I don't even know what it meant till tonight. So, let's see. Boy, if I had a moderator, clear mind over madness would be absolutely out of here. How do I block this guy? How do I block clear mind over madness? I don't want this kind of mess on my channel. So, Ian Drew, Calamon, hello, Celena. Hello, Ian Drew. Thank you for being here with us and crying with us and helping each other and giving advice. Thank you so much for that. Okay, MOD is slang for moderator. Don't just give it to those asking. Nobody's asked me. I didn't even know what it meant. Some are trustworthy, but there is a lot that can make a mess. Oh, okay. See, you're teaching me a lot. Like I said, I've never had a moderator. Y'all are so blurry because my eyes is blurry and my nose is running now. Yeah, I didn't ask nobody because I didn't know what it meant till y'all told me. Big Coops, hit the gritty. I don't know what that means. Andreas Medina, dude, stop saying that. Andreas Medina, I'm sure I like you too right about now. Okay, Big Coops, not appropriate. Andrew Calliamon. Bye-bye, Celena. Bye, Andrew Calliamon. Bye. Come back and join us. Squatch Stomper. Yeah, but it was mimicking the coyotes. Oh, you mean animal sounds, like it was making an owl sound and you could tell a difference, that it was a Sasquatch pretending to be like a owl, or if it was a Sasquatch pretending to be a coyote. Okay, it didn't sound like a coyote. It reminded me of the coyotes I have heard on westerns. It sounded like a coyote, but the sound didn't come from a coyote. I know what you mean. I took care of a gentleman for his family for exactly 8 days. And he lived, of course, around nothing but just wooded area in this very nice home. And it was just me and him. Well, I'd go outside and sit on the porch at 2 and 3 in the morning. And I swear to you, I was saying I've heard owls all my life. That's not an owl I'm listening to. That's not an owl making these noises. It's trying to. So I knew right then that they were over there in that area. Let's see. I know what you mean. Andreas Medina. Sorry, did not mean to say that. Let's see. Yo, my bad. Pat Garrett, my stepdaughter, had something mimicking her on several occasions. when she lived with us for a few years ago, each time it scared her to death. We live in the country about 10 miles from the nearest town. Oh, that is my kind of place, Pat. Serene and peaceful and away from everything. That's my kind of place. But I could see. Do you remember when I told y'all? And if you don't, go back and watch my old shows. Um, when I told you that Bigfoots would go. Well, let me see. I'll do it right here where you can see me. And it would do that to the little kids' windows. It would knock on their windows and it would say, to the little kids. Well, of course, to little kids, I mean, it's like seeing a clown. They're going to think, oh, there's a hairy teddy bear, at the window. So they're going to go over there and they're going to open the window. But thank goodness they ran and got their parents. Well, that happened to so many kids miles away in other states. I mean, it's happening to a lot of kids. Bigfoots are trying to get kids to come and open the windows. It's scary, very scary. So I can imagine your stepdaughter and how frightened she was for something to mimic her. Ooh. She would be outside talking to her dog, and something in the hills would repeat everything. Whoa. Oh my gosh. That reminds me of Ron Moorhead. When he heard the noises and he started mocking it, and then like I said, I've discussed this on other shows too. He started mocking the sounds and the noises they made, and finally he looked at his friend he was camping with and said, "That's a hard act to follow." Because after a certain point of trying to mock these things, they were doing things that a human man couldn't do. Oh my God, that is freaky. Pat, oh my gosh, that's freaky. Okay, Ian Drew Kelly Moon, I'm back. See, you can't leave us, Ian Drew. You can't leave us. Oh my gosh. See what I mean? There's just something special about the people that comes on here. And it can't be me. Y'all are what makes the show. It ain't even me. It's y'all's precious hearts. I don't think you realize how precious and sweet your hearts are. And I really do think some of your hearts are beautiful. So you can argue with me about that if you want to, but I know the truth. All right, Pat Garrett. It was always about 11 o'clock at night. So, see, they love coming out at night. Wow. Joseph Wilson saw a blue light baseball sized come up the driveway 10 to 15 feet off the ground. I got to tell you a story. 10 to 15 feet off the ground and ascended into the trees, scared the living mess out of me. Do you see what I mean? Y'all, this kind of stuff is going on everywhere. And if people think that they can't manipulate themselves into orbs and stuff, they're out of their mind. What it is, they haven't seen it with their own eyes. So this is what I said on my interview. Like I said, you need to go watch World Bigfoot Central. Duke Sullivan interviewed me 2 Sundays ago. So go watch that. But in my interview, I said this. It's like, even I've seen this. I've seen these beings. And in my mind, to this day, I'll just sit and shake my head. Like I'll be telling myself, that's crazy. You don't even want to believe it. You've seen it. So if it's hard for us to believe it, because we've seen it ourselves, if it's hard for us to believe it, it's hard for people that's never seen nothing. I mean, of course they're not going to believe it. Give me some more. I love this, people. Give me some more. I love intelligent conversation. Squatch Sniper. I was just chilling in front of my barn, watching the stars, and I heard it. But it was coming closer, and when it was 100 yards from my house, I decided it was time to go inside and lock the door. I'm surprised you waited till it got that close. Oh my God. Oh my God. Whew. a lot of people say to me, was you scared? Because I was in my car. The puppies was over here. I was going to deliver some court documents. My windows were up. I had a knee replacement, and they had a big black dog. So I wasn't about to get out of my car. So I just sat there with my flashers on, and I thought I'll catch them when they come out to leave for work and present them with their court documents. That ain't what happened. That ain't what happened. Anyways, I'm just saying, she asked me, it was a female, and her name was Julie. I'll never forget. And she said, "Were you scared sitting in your car?" And I said, "I was horrified. I was scared to death. I was terrified, but I couldn't do nothing but go." And you know how when you go through something, you get mad at yourself later for not doing something that you wished you would have? Well, everybody's like, especially Duke. He said a lot of people wouldn't have even thought to grab a camera. Well, it took me a while to grab my camera, but now I'm mad at myself for not hitting record on the little words at the bottom that says video. Like, I took pictures, but why didn't I hit video? So, see, I'm mad at myself for that. But yes, keep it coming. Oh my gosh, that is awesome, Squatch Stomper. That is awesome. Now I'm just curious, Squatch Stomper. Is this the house that you live at now? Is this what happened at the house that you live at now? I'm just curious. Okay, Clip. Hey, Granny. Hey, Clip. What up, dog? Did you just call me Granny? I have no children. I told you this last night. I've lost one child. I can't have any children. That's why my fur babies are so important to me. And y'all are like just brother and sisters. And you gonna come on here after seeing me cry like a baby and call me Granny. Why would you do that? Why can't you say, "Hey, young and sassy"? Anyways, I'm just cutting up with you, Clip. It don't matter. Granny's better than some bad words. Anyways, okay. Andres Medina. No, I have to go. I'm always here to make you laugh. Bye, Celena. I appreciate you, Andres Medina. Thank you so much for joining us. Please come back. Please come back. Okay, Aiden Dunn. Hey, I'm back. I was here the other day. Aiden, I'm telling you right now, you make me smile when it happens. And if you absolutely subscribe to my channel, you know the rules. You get a kiss. All right, so Andrew Calamon. Thanks, Celena. Andres Medina. God bless. Bye. God bless, Andre. Okay. Let me see. That's them little emojis. I can't tell what they are. Oh, it's this. It's this. Thank you so much, Stoner's Code Rich. Thank you so much. Heart back to you. Love to you, brother. I hope you're a boy. I don't know. You haven't let me know. Okay. Choco, your little brother. Hey. Hey, Chuck, your little brother. Oh my gosh. Thank you for joining us. Remember, if you subscribe, I'll kiss the screen. Thank you so much for coming to talk with us. You've missed some really good stuff, but I'm so glad you're here. Okay, let's keep talking about the paranormal stuff. This is so cool. Choco, your little brother, how are you, lady? I am beautiful, absolutely wonderful, and it's due to all these awesome people on here. Okay, Prakash Sony, baby. Prakash Sony. I'm assuming you're waving at me. Okay, I only got 2 videos on my channel. Me surviving the Canadian winters in a push construction van with wheels. Lord of mercy. Excuse my quietness. And I'll stick this sleep shirt in the washer. I ain't studying about it. It's just catching my tears. All right. Stoner's Code Wrench. I'm so sorry that you had to go through that. But please tell me that you're not in that situation no more, please. Because my heart can't take this. Love you, good peeps. And I absolutely mean it when I say I love y'all too. I feel like I've known you for years when y'all talk to me like this, when you're serious and when you're deep and you are sincere and you're kind. I swear to you, I feel like I've known you for years. So please don't change. You're so cool when you're like this. And you're so mature and intelligent and kind. Please don't change. And don't let other people influence you into being mean and jerkish. Because it is not, that's so uncool. So thank you for being the way you are right now. Open minded. Hello, open minded. Please tell me you subscribed and you joined just in at the right time. We're talking about paranormal and Bigfoots and all that good stuff. So thank you, open minded. Please stay with us. Smiley 305. Don't let no one on here scam you, Grandma. I don't mind you calling me Grandma, but it's funny that y'all do because I don't have any children and my fur babies are my babies. But that's all right if you want to call me Grandma. As long as you subscribe and come back and see me, grandson, I'll be here for you. Okay. Prayer is the answer. Absolutely, it is open minded. Prayer is the answer. How do you think we keep going? Lord of mercy. Whew, that's the only way we keep going. Wizardo. Wizardo. Thoughts on the hawk tour goer. Oh, what is that? Can somebody please tell me what the hawk tour girl is? Thoughts on the hawk tour girl. Tuah girl. Okay. Prakash Sony, good. Y'all making my heart smile. Okay. Prakash Sony, all day you have smiled. All day I'll smile because of y'all making me smile. Don't you see? It ain't that y'all are coming here to watch me. I'm coming in here to watch y'all. That's what it's amounting to. And I love yins. I don't know why, I just love you so much. It's okay. Now don't make me cry no more. Let's see. Bye bye, Andrew. Callie Wong is saying bye bye, Celena. How many times? Bye, Andrew. Have a good night. Wizardo. Thoughts on the hawk to our girl? Yeah, it can happen to anybody. I was happily living in the countryside with roommates for over 10 years. They lost their heads, made bad choices. I decided to leave, but nowhere to go, and I'm still here. You're still in the construction bin? Instead of looking at one's cup like it is half empty or half full at least, there is still something to drink surrounded by all the darkness. I had to keep seeing the light. I found a way out. Well, you can look at this the way that I'm looking at it right now. And y'all are my light. You are literally what keeps me sane. I bring my babies inside this room. I lock that door. And I just sit here and relate. And I sit here and pour my heart out and I let others pour their heart out to me. And if it's about Bigfoot, that is wonderful. And if it's about your electricity bill, we'll talk it through. Whatever it's about, grief or whatever it's about, we'll make it through. But you can't make it through unless you talk to somebody. And I'm so glad y'all choose to listen and talk back to me. Thank you so much from the bottom of my heart. All right. Burton Hanson, vote Trump for world peace. Okay, I tried the shelter. It was very zoo-like. I've heard that, by the way. It was very zoo-like, crazy, unpredictable. And I heard there was a lot of theft and stuff. Like you couldn't keep your stuff, people would steal it. So it was the construction bin with wheels for me. You put up the arm flex, but you have no idea how strong you are right now in my eyes. You have no idea. Squatch stomper. Sigma means you're a cool person. Really? I have seen that word so much, and I didn't know what it meant. And I was like, oh Lord, please don't let that be nothing bad. I can't believe it means I'm a cool person. Oh, thank you, Lord. Thank you, Lord. Thank you, Lord. I thought it was something mean. Squatch stomper, this is for you. Let me just do it right. We got to do it right. Oh, thank you so much for telling me that. Don't have to shed tears for me. I love you. You make me happy. Don't let peeps get to you in the comments. Gavin Rodriguez just said a simple S. But let me tell you, Stoner's Code Wrench, that was so sweet. And I think that the people that are still with us right now on this channel feel the same way I do. The tears are because we know that a friend is going through something like that. And that if you know our finances, you know that if we had any way to fix it, we would. And so just know that you're in my thoughts right now. You are literally in my thoughts. And if your construction bin had an address, I swear I would send you a handwritten letter letting you know how much you're in my thoughts. So ignore my tears. I do that when something touches my heart. Okay. And much love to you too. Thank you. I just got that. Gavin Rodriguez has put a bunch of S's. I don't know what that means. They're like many, many S's. Okay. Good people, please report Gavin for spam not appropriate. Okay. Okay. I love you too. I really do. All right, Dan. Dan, watching from, where are you watching from, Dan? I'm from a little country town called Glencoe, Alabama, and we're having a heart-to-heart right now. Mixed in with some paranormal crypt stories and some Bigfoot mocking and all kind of stories. So it's got a little of this and a little of that. And these are good tears. So, anyways, so where are you watching from, Dan? And thank you so much for watching. Oh, the UK. It's 3:45 a.m. My gosh. Lord Dan. Well, let me say something to you. I'm so sorry if we have kept you awake. I'm a loud, blonde-headed woman, and I didn't mean to keep you awake, but I sure am glad to see you here. And I sure hope you come back and visit us. So if you need to go to sleep, I understand. But it sure is tickling me to see your name over here. Okay, he retracted about 6, 7 messages. All right, PJ, Arkansas. Celena, I think can put your finger on their icon and hold down, then block them. Oh, okay. Oh, okay. Wow. That sounds simple. Thank you, PJ. Uh, kiss. I love it when y'all put some wisdom in this old blonde head. Okay, squash stopper. I don't know how to block from your end, but a moderator can ban them. I moderate for a few channels, and I have been known to banhammer folks acting inappropriate. Now, I like when people talks about banhammering. He sounds kind of tough. I don't know Squatch Stomper, but he sounds pretty tough to me. He's somebody I'd probably want in my corner. Let's put it like that. All right. A bunch of messages retracted from Gavin. All right. Stoner's Code, Rich. Sasquatch, I'm too Canadian. Haha, I time out. Oh my Lord. I've heard of more, and I'm not kidding. There is 50 states in the United States, and I've heard of more Sasquatch sightings in Canada than I have all of our 50 states, and I'm not kidding. Canada has so many Sasquatch. So how can you not believe in Canadians? Or surely not. Love you too. All right. Thexian. Hello. Hello, Thexian. Please hang in there for a few minutes. You'll realize that there is some very interesting conversation and that these are some wonderful people. And look, they've had me crying, absolutely crying at the sweetness. I just love this group. And so please hang in there for a few minutes. And if you want to hear my sighting, my personal sighting, 2 weeks ago, World Bigfoot Central interviewed me. So go watch my interview on World Bigfoot Central with Duke Sullivan. He has a good show coming on Sunday night at 8 too. All right, let's see. Hello, Thexian. That tickled me to see new names. All right, retracted. Greetings from Kuwait. Oh my gosh. From another country. See, I love it. I love it. Canada and England and Kuwait, all these places, y'all, from around the world. And people are just needing to hear probably one thing, just one little thing that will make their whole day better. And I firmly believe that. Wow, that's a lot of retracted messages from Gavin. Okay, thanks, Ian. Can you please share some wisdom you learned from life? My wisdom may differ from others. I'm so sorry. Anyways, my wisdom is probably opposite of others. Like, for instance, I can tell you safety things. There is 3 things I've done in my whole life. I have cooked for people. I have took care of the elderly, and then I got into law enforcement. Well, everybody knows you can cook for somebody, you can kick some butt, and then you can clean their butt. That's the 3 things that I specialized in. So I can give you some safety tips, but if you want some real life tips, this is what I learned. The most important lesson is I learned this. When people say life is short, it is so short. Y'all, I have lost like 6 cousins in their 40s and a 15-year-old best friend that died of a heart attack. I mean, just so much. I've lost so many people. Life is so short. And sometimes our pride gets in the way. And we don't want to take the time to go to somebody and say, look, I love you. And if it's the last thing I get to say to you, I want you to know I love you and that I'm sorry if we've had arguments, and I apologize for my part. I'm telling y'all, life is short. But don't let anybody try to change you. If you're where you want to be and you're happy with who you are, mind you, you better not be hurting people with your words, because karma is horrible. Anyways, but if you're happy with who you are, don't let nobody change you. And I found, not that Pat and all these other people that are married, and probably all y'all, and y'all are married and happy, I found that I couldn't be myself because I was always being held down. It's like they had a foot on me, physically and mentally, and they wouldn't let me be myself. And every day that I would be happy and say good morning, and I'd do it just like this, I swear, this is me all the time. And I'd say good morning, and they would just start. And I just thought to myself, there's no way that I can have joy in my heart and want to continue having joy in my heart if they're constantly beating that down, if they're just beating that down. So the biggest lesson I've learned is Don't let anybody take your joy. Don't let anybody talk you into doing anything that you don't want to do, that you feel uncomfortable doing, that you know is not right. Be yourself and be the best self that you can be. If you're not helping somebody, if you don't have any money to help anybody, you don't have to have money to help people. Walking into a place filled with people that's up in age, whose families never come and see them, and for you to walk in and just say, hey, I just wanted to come by and say hello to you. Do you know what that did for that person? All day long, that person had joy because you walked in and told them they're being thought about. So even if it's just a retirement home, walk in, stay 2 minutes, come back out. Just tell somebody they're important. You're thinking about them. Shoot, reach out on some chunky blonde-headed woman's channel and say, Celena, I don't know what you're going through at your address right now, but just know that I am thinking about you and that you're on my mind. Do you know how much that would mean to me? Me and my stopped up nose. But anyways, that's the lesson. Don't let nobody change you, and try to bring joy to as many people as you can bring joy to, because I promise you it means so much, or it does to me. Okay, Logan hits Taylor. I gotta look at it with my glasses. Logan hits Taylor. Hits Taylor. Logan hits Taylor. I know it's scary. Okay. Lot of retracted messages from Gavin. Can't see nothing. Thank you, Lord. Thank you, Lord. Thank you, Lord. I'm going all the way through and they're all retracted. Okay. All right. Thank you, Lord, for whoever done it. I don't know which one of you done it, but okay. Andres Medina. Dang, why are you texting a lot? I'm not. I'm not. I'm not texting a lot. Who are you talking to? I'm reading a bunch of text. G L A. Okay, Noah, what's good chat? Good chat, Noah, is when you come into a channel and you hear everything from miracles to scary noises in the woods to sweet people telling me about their hard day and us trying to make it better. Noah, you've got to stick with us for a few minutes and watch some old channels of mine, watch some old shows. Okay, thank you, Noah, for joining us. Okay, Andrew Spadina, wheeze. Lord, at all the messages that's been retracted by that fella. Okay, hold on, we just passed one. Squat Stomper. Do you see my face? That's what happens when I come across somebody's name that has brought joy to me. Okay, I didn't even think about recording it. Yeah, it's at my house. Ooh, see, now I'm going to be envious and I'm going to be like, oh my gosh, I'd do anything just to sit out there for like 4 hours in the dark and just record in the yard for 4 hours by myself. Okay, it's at his house. I've had a similar experience happen to me when I was working in Wyoming. I was on the job August 7th when it happened to me. Squatch Stomper, dude. Oh my gosh, record everything you can when it comes to something that's not normal. As soon as you get that feeling something's not normal, if I had one thing to go back and do, Squatch Stomper, it would be instead of just hitting that photo, that, take a picture button, I would have hit record. But if you knew my reading, so it was in tiny itty bitty white letters at the bottom. It said picture or photo, and then over here said video. Well, I was in shock. I was in total shock. So y'all please go watch the interview on World Bigfoot Central that Duke Sullivan did for me 2 Sundays ago, because I describe every detail. And I was in total shock, but it made me so mad at myself because I didn't hit that little video name. Instead of hitting photo, I wished I'd hit the video, so I'm just mad at myself. Anyways, all right. Hi, I'm watching from Florida. Miss D, you'll excuse me if I smile real big, and I am in total glee that you have joined us. Thank you, Miss D. I appreciate you. Thank you so much for coming. Mwah. And if you subscribe, I'll kiss the screen. But don't give us just one chance. Listen at my nose because I've been bawling like a baby. But don't just give us one chance. Come back and watch us one or two more times because they get better and better. Okay. Thank you, Miss D, for coming to join us and join in when we talk. All right. We have a lot of attracted messages from somebody that was a troublemaker on here. Okay. PJ, Arkansas. Gavin, this sweet lady is trying to do a good thing here. So why do you keep doing this? If you don't like it, then don't watch. They're miserable. That's the whole point. Lord, y'all made me cry and I can't stop. That is the whole point, y'all. If somebody's miserable, they want other people to be miserable too. Years ago, I heard misery loves company, and I didn't know what that meant. I mean, I didn't care. I was young and stupid and cared about nobody but myself. So when people would say misery loves company, I didn't know what that meant. Well, I do now. If somebody is in such a bad space that they are so miserable, that their own life is so unhappy, they want to bring you down too. They want you to feel what they're feeling. So even though he's gave me a hard time tonight, I'm still praying for Gavin. Thank you so much for sticking up for me, PJ. Thank you so much. Okay, silly, lowercase or whatever that is, ENT90. What that mouth do? Well, so we're praying for silly ENT90 too. Okay, Squatch Stomper. I don't know how to explain the hawk to a girl. It's inappropriate. I thought it was maybe a case, because everybody calls me or tells me about their cases that they've seen something that they didn't understand. Um, I'll have to tell y'all about something that I seen sitting on my front porch, but never told nobody about it because I just thought they're gonna freaking think I'm psycho. Anyways, then I went camping for 2 months in Piedmont, a whole nother side of Piedmont. Then this sighting happened on August 7th. And I'm laying there, just laying there on my side, looking out the window of the camper. And all around the cow pasture is these off-white, I don't know if I can find the exact color. This is 10 Lost Children, by the way, a wonderful book. Y'all need to read this book. Anyways, it was like an off-white. It wasn't a solid white. It was an off-white orb, and they were about as big as a beach ball, and it was just floating. It wasn't zooming or nothing like that. It was just floating around real slow around the pasture. And then orange. That's the two colors I seen. Orange and off-white orbs, big as beach balls, just floating around the cow pasture. And I thought, well, I'm seeing things. I'm literally seeing things. You try to talk yourself out of that you really seen something like that. So bring it. Y'all talk to me about this stuff. But as far as Squatch Stomper telling us that he thinks the hawk to a girl is inappropriate, I thought it was about maybe the little girl they're talking about. Let me explain. Tonight I watched Cedar Creek Bottoms Homesteading Life with Becca and Mark Green. Well, on there, this is why I didn't take any offense to it. On there, they're talking about somebody took some pictures of a little girl that looks like she was wearing a little white dress. Well, they were debating it, saying, I think it looked like she was wearing a little white t-shirt until we find out for sure if this was a little girl or not, we don't need to discuss it, because that was somebody's child. So we want to make sure that these people seen what they really seen. Why was this little girl out in the middle of nowhere with a little white t-shirt on, or was it a ghost that was wearing a white dress? So I'm so sorry. That's why I thought Hawk to a Girl was a real subject, and I was ready to discuss it. So thank you, Squatch Stomper, for being awesome again. Okay, Sealy ENT90. Sound like Herbert on Family Guy. I think I know now why your name is Silly. Oh my gosh. Anyways, Silly must need something from us or he wouldn't be here listening to us. So let's add it to the prayer list. All right, Luis Jose Espinal Palino. What the? Do y'all see that? Well, let me tell you, Luis, you just got added to the prayer list. All right, Donnie Johnson's added to my prayer list. And yes, I was crying. We were discussing something really emotional and I was crying. But I'm telling y'all that I am fine. Annalise Garrett. I love Garrett's, as y'all can tell. Garrett's and Dunn's. All right. Have a good day, Annalise Garrett. Thank you so much for joining us. And like I said, we are all over the place. People are bringing up subjects. Did you really call me that, Ruben Rodriguez? Bless your heart. Let's pray for Ruben Rodriguez. Okay. Ava, wow, you're pretty. Lord Ava, right when I needed to hear that, you and Ruth just blew it out of the water. Thank you, Ava. Oh my gosh. Usually the people that tell other people that are beautiful. So I'm just letting you know that even though you're telling me that I'm pretty, you're probably beautiful. Okay. All right, Annalise, Ruben, why are you being mean? Okay, Chosen, can you try to do an Irish impression? I watched 2 movies that was filmed in Ireland, and I absolutely loved them. One of them was called The Matchmaker, and the other one was called Leap Year. And I can't tell you a word they sang. They did sing some Irish songs. But I do know that they pronounce things, of course, totally opposite of what I do. But I would love to go. Gosh, I'd love to go to Ireland. That having a little tiny cabin out in the woods, driving a Jeep, that was a big dream of mine at 12. Owning a cabin, having a Jeep, and going to Ireland. That was my 3 wishes. So one of my Maltese is named Dublin. I just had to name her Dublin because I just seen a movie that was supposed to be filmed in Dublin and I loved it. Okay, so y'all remember what I told you? We've been on here an hour and a half. So remember what I told you when I told you to watch A Flash of Beauty? Absolutely wonderful. I mean, if you have not seen A Flash of Beauty, you'll walk away with a different perspective because you're watching very intelligent people that are very sane, that has college degrees, and they know what they're talking about. Even right down to law enforcement officers that they know they're going to get ridiculed by the other officers, but they still come on there and tell their story. And you need to watch A Flash of Beauty. I particularly am fond of the one that had cancer and he thought he was dying. So he flew to Alaska to see his kids and his grandkids one more time before he died. And while he was in Alaska, him and his son-in-law seen a Bigfoot. And he said everything changed. He said it's been 10 years later. He raised up his hat and some of his scalp and his cranium was missing. And he said it's been 10 years later. And I still do interviews about Bigfoot to this very day. So here he was at death's door and went to Alaska to tell his wife, not his wife, to tell his daughter and his grandchildren to visit them in Alaska and tell them he's dying. He goes to Alaska, has a Bigfoot sighting, has part of his head removed right here, and he's wearing a hat. And 10 years later, he raises his hat and says, and this is what's happening. And I'm still to this day getting people's stories about about their Bigfoot sighting because of what happened to me on his deathbed. I mean, they told him there's nothing else they could do. But God stayed away. And this man is extraordinary. So please go watch A Flash of Beauty. And I'm going to do this because, now remember, I make cookies for a living. That's what I do. And I just love making my cookies. And I'm putting me a little into the bank. And it's going to build me one wall at a time. One little bitty foundation will get poured at a time. So these cookies are a slow go, but I'm getting there one of these days. So this right here is Cookies for a Cabin. I make cookies for homemade cookies for people. This is my cash app. But that's not what I wanted to show you. This is what I want to show you. CWLenaGarrett@gmail.com. CWLenaGarrett@gmail.com. This is very, very important because when you leave here, you can email me if there's something on your mind. And that is what a friend does. And if you think I'm just talking, why would I give you my email? All right? I love you guys. I love that you stuck around. I love that you heard me. And I love that you let me hear you. And when you shared your stories, whew, Squash Stomper, whew, forget about it. That was awesome. Anyways, so please, when I do another one, subscribe so you'll get a notification and come and put some beautiful words in my ears. I love you guys. I really, really love you guys.